Now here's Hollins. He's guarded closely. Turner with the steal. Now Edwards. He's got 5. Here's Ford, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now here's Hollins. Doherty defending.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Ford's got his first points of the night.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Hollins, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Splitter in at the center position.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue
with
too
Edwards.
much.
Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward position. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Hollins. In at shooting guard, and it's Joseph in at the 3, the small forward. On the court for the Longhorns. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Here's Hollins, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Huskies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Free. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hollins.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Edwards, that's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Hollins. He's got 13. Can't get it to go. Ellis with some nice D. Texas trails by 4. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
And it's a completely new group for Texas. They grabbed their own miss, and that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Hollins. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Hollins has got 15.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Texas trails by 6, and Blair kicks to Rush. The dish to Thornton. Hudson the pass to Blair. Goes up to the stripe. Thornton no good. Here's Hollins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
So both teams making some changes here.
I'm allergic to missing.
And he makes both free throws.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
Hollins in a 2-guard. Reed out there with Pierce. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. UConn with the ball. Following the bucket by Texas. Blair can't hit.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Jennings with the bucket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Huskies.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
You
Spacing.
look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they...
The Huskies leading by 6. And taken away by Ellis. 1:29 left in the second half of basketball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Shot by Joseph, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And there's the feed to Ellis. Here's Edwards. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Here's Hollins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Ellis penetrating. Doherty. Huskies with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Go. 30 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Inside, Edwards buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
That was a big-time shot. That's how you silence a building. Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws. .15 seconds left to play in the second half.
for three. Ellis. The shot is off. Nice defense from Holland. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for UConn, Justin Joseph.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Pass to Doherty. Dishes to Ford. From outside the arc, misses there. And so it's UConn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most. They got the dub.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the UConn Huskies.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark,